Okay, impromptu video. I gotta get it in when I can get it in. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Matt. This is my YouTube channel. Welcome back. I know it's been a while. And yeah, I am officially, as of April 25th, 2023, I am 1 year post-op RFF. Phalloplasty with Dr.Santucci of the Crane Center. Quick rundown for anybody who is stumbling across this video, who hasn't seen anything about me, doesn't know anything about me. I started medically transitioning back in, 2020? Yeah, that adds up 3 years for every single thing that I did. So I medically transitioned starting back in 2020. That's when I started hormones. I was on testosterone. Well, I'm still on testosterone, but I started testosterone back in 2020. I was on that for, I don't know why I'm saying on it, like well, it is a drug. Anyways, a year after being on testosterone, I finally got my top surgery. That was done by Dr. Scott Mosser of the Gender Confirmation Center in San Francisco. Wonderful job. Great work. Loved everybody. Everybody was really chill. And then a year after that, I got my, well, almost a year after that, I got my hysterectomy, which included only the removal of the, I'm going to use biological terms, so trigger warning for anybody who doesn't want to hear that right now. I only had my cervix and uterus removed, so I still have my tubes and I still have my ovaries. Not going to go into detail on all that. You can go watch the other videos that I've made on that. And then I got RFF 3 months after that. And with that, I got, basically it was single stage. I have a whole playlist going over all of this, so this is going to be a quick rundown. I got urethral lengthening, I got scrotoplasty done, nerve hookup was completed. Basically everything was done except for glandsplasty and implants. And at the moment right now, I am not interested in either of those because I just want to be able to focus on life. I don't really consider them part of my transition in any fashion, especially since, like, I mean, it would be only for self-gratification at this point. I mean, a lot of this is, but like, I don't need it to, like, you know, feel one at peace in my body or anything like that. Do I think about it? Sometimes not. To be honest, almost never. Like, I really don't think about it. I barely even remembered that it was freaking a month or a year until it was like 2 weeks out. I was like, damn, it's a year. But a lot of people have been asking me kind of like, how has a year been? What did I see? What did I notice? And outside of everything that I've listed in previous videos, to be quite frank with you guys, for me, I haven't noticed anything outside of, like, I don't like feel anything here, which doesn't, you know, upset me or anything like that. I have, for the most part, like, full wrist mobility back. Well, yeah, I actually, it's almost better than my other arm, or my other wrist. It's actually kind of crazy. I really, wow, excuse me, there's really not much for me to update you guys on if you've been following my journey. Pretty, you know, like up to date and everything like that. If you've seen most of my videos regarding my phalloplasty journey, there has not been much updates. Most people, when they're asking for updates, are wondering about like sensation and everything like that. I have had some spreading of sensation, but nothing like crazy or anything like that. And it's really not that imperative to me at the current moment, just because there are other methods and other things that are important to me in regards to sex or anything like that. Like I've just come to more of a full realization that that's not the only thing that I need in life to be happy or to feel fulfilled, or even if it really even matters to me that much. Some of that does, of course, have to do with the fact that I'm single right now. So, like, there's really, there's nothing, you know, like, you get the point. What else? But yeah, sensation, nothing crazy. For those of you who want kind of like a diagram, I had to put my coffee down. Let's say, you know, this is my phallus. Everything on this side would have sensation. And so it's kind of like growing like this sensation. So like I have all sensation on my right side and almost no, I can't really feel much of anything on the left side. And actually same thing with my arm, actually. Like I feel more on this side of my arm than I do on this side. And so when I go like this, I can feel tingling sensation. It's not quite pins and needles, but it does have like a tingle. It's not bad. I actually enjoy it personally. Swelling in my hand. I know some people are concerned about that. My hand only really starts to agitate me or get stiff when it's really cold outside. And even then, it's nothing like, oh my God, like I want to die. It's kind of more of like, oh, my wrist is getting stiff. And so I'll just like, you know, do wrist exercises to make sure that blood is flowing there. Or like, even if I just wore gloves, it wouldn't be an issue. It's nothing like super crazy, super big or anything like that. Workouts, in the beginning, this wrist was weaker for obvious reasons, but now I actually don't see much of a difference outside of if I'm hyperextending my arm to the point where my wrist is also turning back with weight on my arm or on my wrist. It kind of like will send a shock down. I don't know how to show you guys this. Like I have on my leash. How do I show you? Yeah, you can see it. So like on my leash, this is weird as hell, but on my leash right here, I can feel kind of like tingling when my arm is becoming hyperextended with weight on it. But that's like, I just kind of change up my grip on the bar a little bit. Usually I only really feel it when I'm doing things like upright rows or seated cable rows, things where like the weight is pulling on my arm in the opposing direction. So like, yeah, that's all the moves I just answered. Like the gravity is going down or like the weight is pulling, you know, you get the picture. But that's that. Really, the biggest thing that I would have to say that has changed since being post-op or being 1 year has been just being able to get back into focusing on the things that are important to me. And I know I've said that in almost every single video, but it's truly, I don't think people understand the depths of it. It is truly the biggest thing that has changed in my life. Like, when you're in transitioning, you don't realize how much of your time is spent transitioning until you're done with it, or you're out of it, or you have less stuff about it to worry about in terms of medically transitioning. 'Cause like, baby, we are making progress in terms of being an adult over here. We are making progress. We are making so much progress. I'm finally almost going to be done with my master's program. Like, I'm getting my money back together, because for those of you who know, like, transitioning is not, like, cheap. Like, for the past 3 years, I've been like, damn, I'm so fucking broke. I'm so fucking broke. And, like, obviously I was, you know, because I wasn't having, like, a crazy income or anything like that. Most people don't know, most of the shit that the way that I paid for most of my transition is just through donations or whatever money I saved up. Some of that's like some debt that I acquired. I'm not going to specify where that debt came from, but some of it's debt that I acquired. Not like a lot, but like, damn, I probably should have gave that back. And just kind of like, now that I'm out of it, it's like, damn, I have money. Like, I can do stuff to like improve my life. And so the past year has just been focusing on like being a better person, like getting connected with myself, loving myself in the state that I am currently. I've been doing that. That is the key to like most of my fitness goals is, and I tell people this, the key to most of my fitness is like self-love. Like, that's, I did a video on it. It was the last video. You can go watch it. But like, the amount of self-love that I have at this current point is just insane, that I'm like, am I delusional? Like, it can't possibly be normal to love yourself this much. And so just like loving myself, getting back on track with my fitness goals. Like this, I thought last year, like coming back from my recovery from bottom surgery was going to be the year that like I make progress in my fitness journey. But no, that was just me getting back to like zero. But now I'm at a point where I can actually like make progress with my fitness journey and like not have to restart over or regain back gains. Like, I'm actually building on my current state to improve myself, not just get back to homeostasis. And that alone is just an amazing thing to finally feel like I have. What else? Like, geez. Yeah, just focusing on being a good adult person, honestly. Saving up money, looking at careers, looking at jobs. Like, obviously, you would think I'd been doing all of that this entire time. And it's like, yes, I have been. But the degree to which I finally get to do it and do it in such an authentic way is so different. And it just feels more like me. It feels more like I'm at home in my body. It feels more like the things that I'm doing are the things that I'm doing because I actually want to do them and I love to do them. So yeah, it's just great. I would love to do more videos again. I've been thinking about getting back on YouTube, trying to figure out what I want to do with that. And honestly, anything I do is probably going to be closer excuse me, to this because I do not have the capacity to do my whole little setup again. And I just value my time more. Not that, you know, YouTube isn't important to me, but I was doing a lot and I love it. I love production, but not to that degree. My beard, little beard update for those of you who have been following me. This is what my beard is looking like. Side eye is intense. So yeah, finally got some connection. I know you guys maybe noticed that. I got some connection going on. It's very faint on video, so it's almost, you know, debatable whether it even counts since you can't see it on video. But my mustache and my beard actually do connect, like at the chin right here. The only parts that I'm really waiting on is like this part, which is pretty infamous for being a slow and possibly a thing that almost never comes in. This is my other side. I think this side's the side that's more full. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just like, and I don't do anything. That's the crazy part. I don't do anything with my beard anymore. I'm way too lazy. And I just don't want to put all that shit on my face anymore, if I'm being completely honest. Like, that's not what I want to do with my life. And I don't have the capacity. It's too much. I don't want to put Minox on my face anymore. And if I did, it would just be to try and grow the soul patch in. Just to see if it could. Because I have some hairs that are, like, trying to grow in right here, but, like, there's nothing really there. But yeah, I don't put anything on my beard. I was putting Jamaican black castor oil on it for a little while, and that was nice. But like, I stopped doing that and everything. So now really the only thing that I do, which I'm really proud of my progress with, is the routine that my dermatologist gave me, which is I use Dapazone and benzo peroxide, or peroxide benzo, however you say it. And so I'll just use CeraVe hydrating cleanser, not the foaming one, just the hydrating cleanser, the one that comes in the green bottle, not the teal bottle or the blue bottle. And I will use that in the morning, clean my face, and then I'll use my Dapazone, put that all over there. And then, oh my God. And then I use CeraVe Light AM Moisturizer. That shit is amazing. You do not know moisturized face until you have used that. I had to go to like 5 different stores to find this moisturizer. You would think, considering it's CeraVe, that it would be like in all the stores, but it is out on every shelf. I guarantee you, if you try and find this at a Target or anything, and if you do find it, it is one of the few stores that has it, because there is only one Target in like a 10-mile radius of me that actually has it, and I have to go to that Target every single time to get it. I be stocking up, I'm not even gonna lie, because I don't want to go back out and get it. But you put that on my face. I use about 2 pumps. I'll like pump and then boom, boom, make sure all of that's on my face, and then I'll do another pump and I'll go boom, boom, boom. And that's enough, because any other moisturizer on my face gets in my eyes and then I'm mad, and that's not good for anybody. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's literally it. That's my morning routine. And that alone has been helpful. And then at night, I will do my cleanser again, and then I'll just put on my benzo, and that's it. That's my life. That's how I've been doing. For those of you guys who are interested in a fitness update, I am currently obviously at this point, if all you're interested in knowing about me is bottom surgery updates, you can cut off now. If you're still here, you an OG. And I would love to do stuff like this more often. Like, I've been really thinking about getting on like IG Live just like this with my coffee in the morning and just chit-chatting people up and answering fitness questions and things of that nature. So if you're interested in something like that, let me know. Because maybe I'll do it on here on YouTube. Forgot where I was uploading this for a second. Fitness update. I just got done with a cut after my bulk that ended in December, and then I cut from January to about 2 weeks ago, so that was almost 13 weeks. I won't say like start of January, because there was like a maintenance phase in there of about like 3 to 4 weeks. So like somewhere at the end of January, start of February, I started my cut. That lasted about 13 weeks. I lost about 8 pounds from that. Got really shredded, actually. I'm not even gonna cap. I got way more shredded. I am roughly about 10% body fat, which is amazing. At one point, I clocked in sub 10% by like 0.1, which is still amazing to get under 10% in general. And so I was just building a solid foundation for the next periodization that I'll be doing. And so, yeah, I'm just building. I'm literally from here, I'm just building up and up and up and up and up. And it's so fucking amazing. I don't think you guys understand, that I understand who I am. And if you get it, you get it. If you get that phrase, you get that phrase. I understand who I am. And it's just nice to finally be able to meet potential with action. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. I hope you guys have a great one. I will see you guys later.